After spending so many years as a school teacher, I was very anxious to visit the Salvation Army schools in Zimbabwe and Malawi. Our first visit was to the Howard High School, located about 25 miles outside of Harare, Zimbabwe. When we arrived at the school, I was excited to find that the morning worship service was underway, and all 750 students were in the main chapel. Aside from a fine academic education, these students are learning about the Lord, who created them, loves them, and cares for them. 5 of the current cabinet ministers in Zimbabwe's government were educated in Salvation Army schools. I was just asking some of the problems that you were having here. You have overcrowded. After the worship service, we visited dormitories and other facilities. I see you've got chicken wire up on the top to keep the birds out. And the bats. We found many needs, some of them quite significant. In the kitchen, there is a large electric bread oven that is very old and needs to be replaced.
Is it been working before? No.
Because the bread oven doesn't work, they have to buy their bread off campus, which puts an additional burden on the already strained budget. The building that will eventually house the chemistry and biology laboratories is lacking one key element: a roof. The students look forward to the day when all the classrooms and facilities will be usable. 2 days later, we visited the Guruvi Horseshoe Primary School. It was a long drive and sporadic rain showers, but I was excited to see another school. Major Kasuzo explained that the facility had been a country club for the white farmers before being sold to the Salvation Army. The government allowed the sale on the condition that the Army would turn it into a primary school.
These children, they don't have a stationer, they don't have furniture to use whilst they are at school. There are 4 teachers. These 4 teachers are so dedicated, but you have seen that they don't have equipment.
What you're saying is you need furniture, you need athletic equipment, you need paper and pencils for the children.
Yes, we need paper and pencils.
The facility, although having great potential, is run down. Because of a broken pump engine, there is no running water or functioning toilets. Large buckets catch rainwater off the roof for drinking. Students walk to a pit toilet across a field. Some children must walk miles to get to school. Few are fortunate enough to have shoes. Teachers earn $15 American per month, plus a place to sleep. I visited classrooms with bare concrete floors and broken windows. I met teachers who struggled to teach without pens or pencils. The classrooms were small and crowded. In Malawi, the conditions were the same. Next to the Lilongwe Corps sits a building that houses a primary school. The first and second grades are crowded into the same classroom. Without pens and pencils, the students write on the cement floor with chalk. Unable to afford mats, they take their naps on the same hard floor. In spite of these difficult learning conditions, the children are attentive and happy. At recess, they played on a small jungle gym in a pile of bricks. They look like any other children in the world. Some played tag or soccer, while others just walked around talking. There are 3 teachers in the school and a couple of volunteers. The head teacher earns $15 per month. Most children receive some education. However, due to the distance and cost, not many go on to secondary school. The conditions of the school I visited ranged from dismal to poor, and yet I saw classrooms full of eager minds, hungry for the education that could take them away from the poverty that controls their lives. The education they get through these Salvation Army schools gives them hope for a brighter future.